Today I will be demonstrating how to build a pivot chart. I'm going to start with a pivot table and a combination chart to compare the averages of quantity and revenues of outdoor sporting goods and accessory products for Austria and Finland. Here I'm going to use this worksheet labeled WA Sales Products for 2012 through 14. I'm going to select all the information by going to the top of column A, moving to the left and selecting the triangle. That selects all the information. I'm going to the Insert ribbon, and on that menu, selecting Pivot Table to create my pivot table. Here, I'm going to use the table range already pre-selected, and new worksheet has been pre-selected. Use that also and click OK. When I do that, that brings me to a new worksheet, and to the right is where I create the pivot table fields. I'm going to use country, retailer country as my column headers and product line as my row headers. I want to use values and revenues and quantities to complete the calculations, but I want to get the average, and I'm looking at the sum, so I'm going to change that. I could go to the home menu and then go to format, but there's this triangle next to sum of quantity. If I click on that, that gives me a drop down menu. I'm going to click value field settings, and that brings up a dialog box where I could change it here. I'm going to select average and OK, and that changes it. I'm going to do the same thing for sum of revenue. Click that triangle, value field settings, average, and OK. And now I have set the quantity and revenue to calculate the average. I want to format the quantity and set it to numbers with commas but with no decimal places because we're dealing with products. And I want to set the revenue to currency because we're dealing with dollars. To do that, I could also go up to the home menu and format, but I'm going to that triangle and I'm going to click that, click value settings. I'm going to click number format, and I'm going to number, select comma, and set decimal places to 0. And then I'm going to click OK and OK again. And I'm going to do the same thing for average of revenue, except for this time I'm going to select currency. And then I'm going to click OK and OK again. Now what I have here is a general calculation for all countries, but I want to restrict that to Austria and Finland. So I'm going to filter that, and I'm going to column B, row 3. There is a filter here, and I'm going to select that triangle, and I'm going to check the box next to select all. Then I'm going to check Austria and check Finland. Click OK, and now I have my table that gives me only the information for Austria and Finland. Now I can create my combination chart. I'm going to Insert and I'm going to Charts. Then I'm going to go to Combo. And when I get to Combo, this is where I create my combination chart. And I want to customize it. And I want to customize it with quantities depicted as clustered columns aligned with the primary axis, and revenue as lines with markers on the secondary axis. So I see here in Austria, the average of quantity is set to cluster columns on the primary axis, but Austria's average of revenue is also set to cluster columns. I want to change that and set it to lines with markers and set it to the secondary axis. Finland's average of quantity is set to lines. I want to set that and depict it as clustered columns set to the primary axis, and Finland's average of revenue is set to lines also. I want to set that to lines with markers and set it to the secondary axis also. I'm going to click OK. And now, as you see, we have several ways of comparing one product of each country. As you see, we have bars and lines in our combination chart, and then our table has several items, the quantity and the revenue. Now I have created my combination chart. Thank you for joining me. Valerie Bailey, Pre-Computer Information Systems major.